Sagittarius, I'm here to give you a supermoon series, wild card read straight from the hip with lots of lip. And we are looking at the first lunar cycle of this great supermoon series of lineup that's going to be coming our way, okay? We got 4 of them back to back that got kicked off with the supermoon in Capricorn back on July 3rd. And this lunar cycle that we're looking at will be culminating on the 1st of August in the sign of Aquarius. So moving into expansion. All right. The others will come in separate reads. We're just going to kind of follow this and ride out the energy of these supermoons. Each will have its own kind of signature and what it's going to bring in, what it'll be illuminating for us. So we're going to take them one at a time, one step at a time. One step at a time, Sagittarius. I feel like you're closing a very significant cycle in your life. You're wrapping something up and you're getting ready to really start out in a whole new direction. A big full energy front and center. I feel like you're feeling enthusiastic about the new. You're ready to step into bigger, bolder horizons. I feel like there's also something you are stepping into. For a lot of you, you are stepping into, like, you know, your mojo again, like feeling yourself. You're feeling really good. Some of you are stepping to it. You know, you've really been doing some exercise. You're starting to get focused in this way. You're getting yourself in shape. It's giving you a lot of energy. You're feeling more confident. You feel like, you know, you got your groove back. That's what I got, you know. I also feel like those of you who have been working to build something for yourself financially, where you've been looking to up level in your career, or maybe you're entrepreneurs and you got your own business going, there's something you're preparing to step into. So you might be stepping into like a promotion. You could also be stepping into a whole new line of work. This is brand new for you, but it's just the ticket, man. It's just the ticket. It's going to take you places. It might literally take you places, okay? You might be doing some traveling. I feel like this travel will be both business and pleasure. This coming in very strongly. I also feel like those of you who are entrepreneurs, there's something you're launching. I feel like you're preparing to launch something with the Aquarius supermoon, and it's going to pop off, all right? This thing is going to really go places. I just got like this message about things are going to go places. All right. I think things felt a little stuck at the crossroads for a while, but now you're going places. Okay. You were in this place and you might still be dealing with some of this. You might be having some trouble sleeping, Sagittarius. Okay. You might have had a lot on your mind. Something just flew down onto the floor, face down here. Okay. So let's see what's going on here. Yes. You felt so blocked, okay? You feel like everything's been moving at a snail's pace. You might have also been dealing with an earth sign energy where maybe this person was even creating some blockages in your forward progression. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, you know, we see these fields here. There's nothing really growing there. It's like the night has to plant a seed. Maybe this is something that was promised and held back, could have something to do with finances. I just feel like you felt really stuck. It's kind of interesting though. I feel like you've used the stuckness to your advantage. You had to kind of like fall back on yourself and get really clear on, you know, what was going on inside of you to tap into your intuition. Notice the water in the background. There's something here about while you were stuck there, it gave you an opportunity to kind of do a lot of internal reflection. I feel like you've transformed a lot of behaviors that actually may have been what held you back in the past. You may have held yourself back in the past. You didn't realize this just from really stepping into your abundance, your actualization. I got actualization. Really knowing who you are and standing on it, you know, and building from that place. I feel like you're rising up into big, like pre-empress, pre-emperor energy. The kickoff point is on the 1st of August with that supermoon in Aquarius. For those of you that do anything that has to do with like bringing community together, or maybe you're getting into building something with like friends, you know, where you're like working together, you're creating something together. This could also be anything online, okay? Anything that has to do with that house of Aquarius, the 11th house. This is going to be so successful, all right? It's going to take work, all right? You need to be dedicated. You need to follow through. But you're guaranteed that if you plant this seed, if you launch this thing, if you invest in it, it will grow. And I feel like your harvest, when you'll really see the fruits of your labor to their, you know, real potential, that's going to come in the spring season, all right? But you will have something that comes through just as a real recognition that this is the direction you should head in, and you should commit in this direction with that supermoon that comes in Aquarius. But there's some old cycle that you're ending here for sure. It's like put a fork in it. It's done. All right. It's time to move on. You're moving in a new direction. You might be moving on from an earth sign energy. Maybe you have been dealing with somebody that's been slowing things down. You might be moving on from this person. You might realize, you know, you are the company that you keep. Okay. It's interesting here. All right, what comes up with this? Yes. Oh my gosh, this is so freaking clear. Okay. I cannot even tell you, you got your 3 of Wands. This is your ships coming in. Okay. Do you see the story here? Like something has been slowed down. It's been blocked and you've been stuck here. But even though you've been stuck, there's something that it allowed you to transform. And I feel like you really cultivated like a lot of ingenuity. You know, it's almost like the obstacles were like an obstacle course, right? You had to like work smarter, not harder. Maybe that's your motto for moving forward too. Work smarter, not harder. You got some moment of recognition, like, yes, you're on the right path and things are going to be getting better from here on out. They are going to be moving forward with this right here. Your ships are coming in. Again, you might be traveling, okay? There might be a travel piece. Something might come in, an opportunity comes in to travel or through travel. Okay, what is the ships coming in for Sagittarius in this lunar cycle? Oh, you got something moving towards you very decisively, very decisively. And it's coming in with that moon. I love the way this comes out. You might already be intuiting this. You might already be picking up on this. Whatever's coming in, it's coming in very quickly, very decisively. Like there is just assuredness about this. Like, yes, this is exactly what I'm supposed to do. This is exactly where I'm supposed to go. And you're really following your intuition on this thing. You know, this is very like dramatic. Okay. This is not like somebody who's trying to, you know, figure things out. I think you already went through this period. Again, you got to get really clear from sitting around here, held back for a while, okay? You're charging forward. Some of you might have strong air placement in your chart. With the 2 of Swords, that's a Libra card, so you might have strong Libra in your chart, okay? You're moving forward very rapidly, all right, with the Knight of Swords, and you will see what you can't see now. You will see. You will see this success, this forward motion, you know, the avenue, what you've been waiting for, that road to open up for you. You'll see it appear with that Aquarius supermoon on the 1st. Something's happening. It might come in through some kind of communication just with that Swords energy. It could come in from Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, all right? This might speak very strongly to you if you are a Gemini rising, okay, because you are on the axis of Sagittarius. So Sagittarius is your descendant. And in that case, this could be in matters of love. So if you have a significant Gemini placement that puts you on that axis of Sagittarius, this could really speak to you, especially if you have Gemini in the 9th house. Okay. Interesting. This could be somebody coming forward with a declaration of love too. It could be that there's been somebody who's been wanting to come forward and invest in you, but they felt blocked from coming towards you for one reason or another. Something's being illuminated here. I also feel like there's swift action in matters of something that's been considered for a while. All right. It's not like something that's just happening in the spur of the moment. There's been consideration about this. Whatever's coming forward, it's been considered. Okay. Maybe somebody had to release a commitment, all right, before they would be available for this. We got the King of Wands. That is your energy. You could also be dealing with another fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, with the Hierophant here. Okay. So maybe somebody needs to release themselves from a commitment. Again, with the Hierophant, that's a Taurus card. So this could be a Taurus. Somebody needed to free themselves from the influence or a commitment with a Taurus. For some of you, it was, I'm getting this too. It's like I got love going on in here, but I also got business going on in here. Some of you were working in a very kind of conventional kind of job, you know. You felt really stuck in this position. It didn't really feed you. It didn't really inspire you. You're tired of working this job. Whatever's coming forward, you know, maybe you've started to invest in entrepreneurial pursuits or a new direction. Whatever is popping off with that Aquarius supermoon on the 1st of August makes it so you do not have to ever go back to that job again if you don't want to. If you've been wondering, like, should I leave my day job to pursue this, you know, passion pursuit, you're going to get a confirmation on that, right? Yeah, I don't feel like this is you at all. This is not you. You're not traditional. Also, this is not you. For those who have been dealing with a Taurus, it could also be Earth sign energy, okay? But with the Pentacles coming in and the Hierophant, this is a no, okay? This is a no to this Earth sign energy. This should not be committed to, whether it's in business or it's in romance. This is a no. There ain't nothing here. Okay, when the Hierophant comes out in reverse, it means it's not aligned with your soul. It will also throw you out of alignment. Okay, so if you've been trying to make up your mind between a fire and an earth sign, interesting. This is your memo. All right, very interesting. Also, this person, okay, potentially Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, this person will never commit. They'll never commit. So if you're somebody that's looking for a committed relationship, no, it's never going to happen. It's like pie crust promises made to be broken. Okay. So for those of you who've had confusion about that, now you know the score. Now you know the score. I think I'm going to do a cut of the deck on this and then pull out a new deck. Want to just bring some fresh energy in now that we have kind of like the black and white, you know, laid out of the situation. Yeah, look, you got a new beginning coming in. And like I said, this is a timing card. Your new beginning, what you invest in now and what you know, see positive confirmation on with that full super moon in Aquarius on the 1st, it will really yield a harvest come spring. Okay, spring timing card. This seed you plant, it promises to come to fruition. And I love this because this is the seed. Okay, this is the seed that the Knight of Pentacles plants. So I feel like you haven't planted this yet. You've been in planning stages, but you are going to plant this, whether you've been planning on opening up yourself to a relationship, approaching a person, making an offer, or whether you have been considering heading in a new business direction. I feel like a lot of you are. I feel like a lot of you are really looking at earning your money in a different way. Somebody's making a commitment. Somebody's making a commitment, all right? You could also be dealing with somebody. This is an interesting piece. So wait, before I do this, like cut of the deck on this actually, although I will have a look at it because I already cut the deck here. I do want to get a clarification on this because I just got the memo in that you could be dealing with somebody who also was like, there's no way in hell I'm ever going to commit, and this person is changing their mind. All right? They're changing their mind. It's shocking. All right? I got that message. Okay? You may have thought this was a no. They've had some time out to think about it. They haven't liked the time out. Okay. Maybe they felt like when things ended between the two of you, like nothing grew in their life. Like they just really realized that it was like when your energies are together, there's something fruitful there. And when you're apart, it's just like I just heard on a horse with no name. It like makes me think of, been through the desert on a horse with no name. Who did that song? Was it America? I'll have to look up. About that. This could also be the American dream as well. The American dream. Maybe this has to do with that piece too, with the business and tradition and like maybe working for a corporation or wanting to move up the ladder in the traditional like American version of success, and you're realizing ditching it is so good for you. You may have been whiffle waffling on that because it's provided you a lot of security, but you're going to break free from that. You have a couple messages with that. I do want to check out specification on this because I do feel for some of you, you've been dealing with somebody that you feel like a lot of affinity with, but there's just been like absolutely no growth. You have not seen the growth, and this person has made it pretty clear that they're not available for commitment on one level or another. Either this person's already in a relationship, they're already in a committed relationship, or they're just like the perpetual bachelor, bachelorette, like they have no desire to like nail it down, or they're just in their highly independent energy, maybe even feeling a bit selfish. You might be feeling like this, Sagittarius. You might be feeling like, you know what? I've been in, something for a long time. I want to take a break to just be selfish, do what I want to do. All right, we'll clarify on this, but let's see what this cut of the deck is here. Yeah, you've been wondering if something would be worth your investment with the Seven of Pentacles, other side of the deck here. You're big, air sign energy coming through for you. Some of you have strong air sign placements. Do be aware when I bring in the signs, any strong placement in the chart, okay? So that really opens up the playing field. But you're being very decisive here. Very decisive, very shrewd. You've really been looking at something. Yeah, you've been trying to figure out, should I invest in this or not? And I really feel it goes both ways. You've been thinking about this in terms of love, making a commitment, a certain person, should I go with this person, that person, do I want commitment? Do I want to be single for a while? I think you've been kind of flip-flopping a little bit. We know that you've been waiting for those ships to come in. We also know that the emotions, in terms of love have felt very much like star-crossed, like loves, just like two ships passing in the night, never able to really bring it into balance with that infinity energy there, right? Something is being balanced out. Something that was thrown in reverse maybe is turning around, okay? Very interesting. All right, so let's check it out. I'm done with using this deck, but I do want to clarify. I'm just going to leave this King of Wands and this Hierophant in reverse out here on the table because I want some clarification about this. I want some understanding here. So far we have air, earth, fire on the board for you. No cups showing up yet. That doesn't mean they won't. I feel like I'm going to pull out, yeah, bottom of the deck energy, 9 of diamonds here in the light. So see, that's that like pre-empress, pre-emperor energy I was telling you about. Again, if you have felt like, I don't know, can I leave my like sure thing job? Is it okay for me to break from corporate life and head in a more unconventional direction? It's just really like stirring up my like excitement, enthusiasm, my passion, or you have some inspired idea that you've been wondering, can I really do this? Yes. Look at this. Look at this. What comes after it? The Ace of Clubs. Also in the light, you're meant to take this action. It leads you to abundance, wealth. It also puts you in your element. You're going to be so successful with this, and you're going to be happier too. You're really going to feel like, yeah, I'm doing what I'm here to do. It's you like really owning your fire, okay? Yes, please take this action. Launch this thing. You know, leave behind the old structure, what doesn't work for you. You're meant to do what inspires you right now. It's important. It's time. Maybe you spent a lot of time working in positions where, you know, it wasn't ultimately fulfilling for you, but you did what you had to do to make ends meet. Some of you, this was because you were in a marriage, you know, and you felt like you had to provide. I feel this very strongly for the masculine, okay? But by you leaving this thing behind, you move out of, you know, this sense of never having enough. You know, you also move out of this like scarcity mindset. People ignore this piece way too much, that when you're doing work you don't enjoy, you already are in a state of lack, okay? Because your heart's not connected to what you're doing. You're not feeling passionate about this, so you're not feeling fulfilled. Okay, so if you don't feel fulfilled, if your cup's not filled by the work you're doing, how do you expect your like bank account to be full? You know, your bankroll to be full? How do you expect to be abundant, you know, prosperous? You're just going to end up like working harder, trying to get ahead and not getting anywhere because you're not in the flow of abundance. You're not in the reciprocal flow. Ideally, the work you do pours back into you. It inspires you, right? It makes you feel passionate. It's what you would do even if you didn't get paid for it because you enjoy it that much. 22 on the clock. I feel like you're aligning with that thing and it's going places, okay? But it requires you to be brave, man. You got to be brave. You got to take the leap. You got to trust. It's a bold action, this Ace of Clubs, okay? Again, in matters of love, I feel it's the same thing. You know, you may have to be really brave and you may have to strike out on your own or really come into your own first to really gain your sense of personal like independence, get your mojo back, feel back in your element. A lot of you are discovering that mojo though through like something you're building for yourself. It's really like putting you in a confident position. I feel like this kind of like straightens your crown. You feel like you get turned upright again. And through doing this, you know, this is what really supports you in stepping into your abundance. There's something that you've needed to cut off with the King of Spades in the shadow, okay? And we saw this already come up. You had King of Swords. It's like a corresponding energy. But with King of Spades here, the energy is really harsh, okay? It's really harsh. Maybe that's a clue because you had the King of Swords come up as a clue that there's this need to be really decisive about what needs to be cut off. Maybe you're just being a little too accommodating. Maybe you need to really like cut this thing clean. It might seem a little harsh. It might seem a little harsh, but whatever it is that you're needing to let go of, release. For some of you, it's releasing the burden of having to take care of others, you know, and like compromising what's right for you just so other people can have what they need and be comfortable. You're being asked to be a little bit selfish at this time, right? Again, you could have strong air in your chart or be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. If you're dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, it's coming in as masculine and it would be an energy that's harsh, okay? An energy that's very harsh, maybe even uses very cutting words. This person hurts with their words. They cut with their words. Maybe this person cuts you off cold. Maybe this person ghosted you. You know, at the time it really hurt, but it helped you rise. You know, there's something you transformed here where you're coming into your own, you're coming into your element, you're coming into your power, you got your fire back, right? Feeling good. Yes, and this is what you need to let go. All right. So whoever hurt you like that, you just need to let this go. Maybe not be so embattled with it. Maybe not feel like you need to like settle a score. It's through just like kind of letting this go. Letting this go, that the growth comes where it was blocked with the 7 of diamonds in the shadow. Okay. Very good. Very good. All right. So I'm kind of curious too. I just want to get a little bit more detail. Tell me about this, this piece I got, Spirit. Here, let me move this deck out of the way here. Tell me this piece about this memo I got about somebody who was non-committal before that is ready to commit. This could be, you know, you, okay, masculine, Sagittarius, potentially. You could feel that you cut somebody off too harshly. Maybe this person wanted commitment. Maybe this person wanted commitment and you were like, no way, man. Like, I want to play the field. Maybe you were having trouble making a choice. Maybe you kept your options open. Now you're realizing you do want to invest. You want to turn this around. You're like, ooh. I feel like in that case, it's a little sticky. Maybe that's why you've held back, because you know you were really harsh with this person. Like, you were pretty harsh. You didn't say the things you should have said. Maybe you regret some of the things you said to this person. Okay. For the feminines out there and those attracted to masculine energy, this could be somebody who, you know, they were really harsh toward you, you know, they made it very clear that they had no intention of committing to you. And there was something that was like really cutting and hurtful about this. You may have even felt like this person played a lot of mind games with you. You know, I got that energy very strong. So let's see. Let's see. Ooh, yes. Ooh, 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 ooh. You wanted this thing to come together, man. You really tried to keep this thing together. Just no matter how hard you tried, it just wouldn't come together. Yeah, there's that 2 of spades energy. That's that blocking energy. Look in the shadow. Right behind it, look, 5 of spades. Also in the shadow. Right behind that, 5 of diamonds. Also in the shadow. This was like total all out blockage. Right behind that, bringing it together, building with another, both in business, okay? And I see this as you aligning with your path, like the path you're meant to be on, all right? You've had obstructive energy. This is also like your legacy, your blessing. It's your 10th house for those of you in business for yourself. It's your brand, okay? It's your legacy. It's what you're building for yourself. There's been serious blockage here. All of it is coming up in the shadow. Hardcore. Hardcore here. This makes me think of active blocking, active intentional blocking. Some people just through manipulation, okay, through the 10th house, affecting your brand, you know, maybe through, you know, putting word in people's ear or, you know, interfering in what you were building in some way, putting a wrench in the works, speaking badly about your work, you know, there's something here. For some of you, it could be in relation to those of you who are on an occult path, or you know people who run in those circles. It could be somebody who was like trying to do some blocking workings. Okay, so I'm going to pull out the occult tarot and we'll get confirmation on that. Some of you, this had to do with love. Okay, we got a King of Hearts here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy coming up with the 10 of spades in the shadow. 10 of spades in the shadow. That's a harsh ending, man. It's like brutal. It's brutal. This could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio that felt like, no, you're my person. Okay, maybe they thought that you were heading towards somebody that you shouldn't be with. They saw you as their king of hearts. And so they were trying to like bring an end to something. Like whatever this person did was harsh, man, brutal. This may even be somebody who's like presents themselves as being very spiritual or, you know, aware. This is not acting out of the heart, though. Like what was done here was really cruel. However, the interference came forward. It matters the heart. All right, let me get some info on this King of Wands, okay? Because it feels like there's been a little interference in this situation. So I really want to know this King of Wands in reverse, okay? Because it could be Sagittarius masculine, obviously. I feel whatever happened here, it also threw you in reverse, you know? It threw you off your block. It affected your confidence. Maybe you haven't understood what happened here, okay? This is direct interference, though I really feel in matters of the heart. But I want to know, because this King of Wands could also be a fire sign you were dealing with. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. For some of you, with that heart's energy coming in, that's water element. So you could be dealing with somebody that's born on the Cancer Leo cusp, or there could be something significant that happened right around that time, right around now. Okay, right around now, because we're going to be, ooh, yes, look at this. Just as I said that, discover, learn, and play. Somebody fucked around, they're about to find out, all right? And something is going to be discovered here. It's coming forward real soon, real soon. 32 on the clock, a change is coming. This is going to come in hot. Oh my gosh, I got such sentience. I just turned it over the other way and we got the theory of 11. This is my 1111 card. Somebody here interfered with a full-on soulmate connection. Some of them did it just by, ooh, I'm the compassionate friend here. I'll lend an ear. I can help you through this. Let me offer your support. I care about you. And it was a manipulation. Oh, that's so brutal. For some of you, it was that. It was somebody who was like acting like they were in supportive role to you, but they actually weren't. They just wanted an in. They wanted an in. And then along the way, this person started speaking badly about the person that you wanted to head toward, or that wanted to head towards you. Ooh. Yeah, Ted just let out a little whimper with that, okay? Mm-hmm. For some of you, this person, you know, they did this because they wanted to prevent you from heading in that direction, because they feel like that's my person, right? Or they prevented this person that wanted to approach you for that reason, right? It works both ways. It works both ways. All right, let me find out about this King of Wands that didn't commit, okay? Obviously, this King of Wands didn't commit in the past. So what is this King of Wands intention in relation to Sagittarius at this time? If it's a fire sign that Sag is dealing with, what is this King of Wands intention towards Sagittarius at this time? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. What is this King of Wands intention towards Sagittarius at this time? This fire sign that wasn't ready to commit. Ready to commit now. Queen of Diamonds. That is that committed relationship. And you had that Knight of Pentacles energy come in. That is a progression of the energy. This person wants to invest. They want to make an investment. If they didn't see your value before, they see your value now. Okay, they see your value now. For some of you, this is a earth sign energy. This is an earth sign energy. Could be earth fire strong in the chart, okay? With the Hierophant here, this person could have a strong Taurus placement. They could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius with a strong Taurus placement, okay? They want to commit now. You know, this king for the feminine, okay? Queen of Diamonds, okay? That is that Empress energy, okay? Very much so. This is destiny. Makes me think of Taurus North Node. Okay. This person wants to invest. This person wants to invest. All right. They're wanting to turn this around. All right. That's good to see. Something came to light for them. All right. This is very interesting. Anything else? Anything else? I like working with these cards. So let's just see. Anything else you want me to know about this situation? How will things turn out if the offer is received? Okay, when this offer to turn around what, you know, this offer of commitment, how will it be received? Oof. A lot of you are like, no, with the 10 of hearts. In the shadow, you're like, you know, that's nice that you see my worth, my value now. That's nice, you know, but where were you when it really mattered? You know, I think you're not down with it. It's sort of like you lost your chance. We're gonna be two ships passing in the night. Okay. And this could also be very interesting, because with the King of Wands in reverse, it also makes me think of that very sort of selfish, independent energy coming in with that Queen of Diamonds energy too. This could be that a Queen of Diamonds is approaching you, masculine Sag, or those of you who, you know, resonate with that King energy, is approaching you. All right. And they now see your worth because they had to learn the hard way that the grass wasn't greener on the other side. They're approaching you. They want to work this out. And you're like, nope, nope, nope. Either way, Sag is refusing an offer from someone here. For some of you, this is a friend. This is a friend who interfered in your connection, or who you were wanting to connect with. And they're trying to come back, you know, they're trying to come back around. They're trying to still insert themselves into your situation. You're like, nope, blocked. I'm picking up blocking energy. This person fucked around. They're going to find out. Ooh, that is juicy. How are they going to find out? Oh, 5 of Spades in the light. Ooh, their betrayal is going to be exposed, and they're going to find out what happens when you betray a real one. That's what I got. Oh, cut of the deck on that, please. There's a little karmic justice here, okay? Yep. Because your ships are coming in with the 3 of clubs. Look at everything these ships have been through. This is like tattered, worse for the wear, man. This person, if the betrayal was just, it was just too much. It was just too much. If you can only go so far, you know. I think that you're gonna like let this go. That's what I feel. You're just cutting it off. You're not gonna like try to add fuel to the fire. But I don't see you investing in this direction, whether this person's approaching you, you know, as a business partner who wants to get back on board with you, or whether it's, you know, a romantic partner coming back in, or a friend. Whoever interfered with your life, your business, your, you know, your relationship in this way, you're done with this. You are done with this person. It's, you know, sometimes letting go is as good as it gets for forgiveness. All right, I wanted to find out about this workings piece here. We're pulling out the occult tarot here. What's on the bottom of the deck here? Queen of Swords teaches geometry and measurements, increases one's intelligence, can transform a person into a bird. All right. This is about truth. This is about you getting your freedom. Okay. It's about you getting your freedom. Again, you know, you might have it. Oh, look at this. Isn't this interesting? Look at what's on the other split. It looks like Sagittarius energy. You might want to shoot your shot in this direction. That's interesting. What's this? 9 of Swords causes great battles and wars, causes wounds to putrefy. Mmm. 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 Increases one's intelligence. Can transform a person into a bird. Oh, that peace. Remember? Not wanting to commit before, had somebody interfere. Did somebody turn you against this person and kind of like set you at odds against this person? Oh, there's something that's being balanced out here. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm going to want to know about this Queen of Swords some more. Libra's coming up really strong in this read. She's a high priestess. Dentalian. Teaches art and science. Knows the secret thoughts of all and can change them. Causes love. Shows visions of the world. Okay, this is an interesting energy here. Somebody may have had a problem with this person because they felt like they were a little too big for their britches. There's some kind of division caused with this person. Again, if you have strong Libra in your chart, somebody didn't feel like you had a right to be in your position. They felt like you were too big for your britches. And so that's why this division was caused. They wanted to take you down a notch. For some of you masculines, I feel like some dissension was sowed between you and a Queen of Swords. And you viewed this person as an enemy for some reason. And this may be due to interference, but we're going to get some specifications here, okay? Let's look at this a little bit more deeply. I want to get some information here. I want to dig a little deeper. We're going to ask who this Queen of Swords really is in this situation, because she's coming in as a high priestess, okay? 8 of Pentacles. Turns water into wine and back again. Turns blood into wine. Turns any metal into legal tender coins. Makes fools wise. Okay, bottom of the deck in relation. 8 of Pentacles. This has something to do with work. Maybe this Queen of Swords does some kind of metaphysical work, okay? 3 of Cups. Reconciles friends. Tells of the past, present, and future. Gives dignities and honors. This Queen of Swords could even be a reader, okay? And it says reconciles friends. All right? And with the 3 of Cups, this is about healing. This is about healing, all right? So maybe somebody was poisoned against this Queen of Swords here. The Lovers, okay? Bottom of the deck, the Lovers. Air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, okay? Zephyr causes women to love men and brings them together in love. Can make women barren. Okay, can make women barren. So somebody wanted to cut off this new beginning or this like growth with this Queen of Swords. Business-wise, okay? Business-wise and romantically, okay? Business-wise and romantically. All right, who did this working? Who did this working? I want to know. Give some information. A bird just flew down, okay? So memo coming in from Spirit in relation to this. Who did this working? Give some clues about who did this working. I would really appreciate like a suit card, please. A court card, so I can have like an identifying factor, please. Okay, we got 9 of Swords in reverse. So whoever did this to cause like this anxiety, Sagittarius, did you do this? Did you do this? It's you. It's you in reverse. Did you do this? Some of you did this. I'm picking it up for the masculine very strongly, okay? The masculine. Masculine fire sign may have done this. Some of you are Sagittariuses dealing with Sagittariuses, okay? It was the masculine that did this? Maybe because of being misinformed. This is being turned around, okay? Where you were at war with this person, this is being turned around. Okay, I asked for an identifying factor. That's the basis of the matter. I mean, okay, that's why it could be another fire sign, okay? Could be, you know, an Aries, could be a Leo as well. That's a possibility. We did have, you know, Cancer, Leo come up, you know, in relation to that. That's possible. Okay, so give me some more clues about who is this person that's been blocking and causing these problems. Give me more clues about who did this working specifically, because we're looking at that for those of you who walk that path and know people who move like that. All right, it's fraud, Kevin. We deal with all of it here. But we don't just talk about it, okay? We talk about solutions. So let's look at this. I feel like you're coming out of this time of worry though, okay? With the Nine of Swords in reverse, it's like this energy is flipping back around. Like whoever put you in that position, it's sort of like they have to own their own energy. That's all it's about, right? So they're not able to block you. Like obviously what you have secured for you is secured for you. You're coming into alignment with it. You have the 1111 card. Oh, say. Seven of Cups in reverse makes one cunning. In liberal sciences gives true answers on divine and secret things, able to turn others into different forms and convince them that the change is real. But you know what, baby? A leopard never changes its spots. This is very important here. A leopard never changes its spots. It's in reverse. Oh, I got sentience. You got to be careful. You got to be careful because you could fall into a trap. You could fall into a trap. If you buy into this, if you think somebody's changed, oh, I'm different now, you could fall into a trap. You could fall into a trap. A leopard never changes its spots. Who is this leopard that will never change those spots? This person caused confusion with the Seven of Cups. They cause confusion. They cast a certain glamour. You're susceptible to this person. You are. You're susceptible to this person. They know how to work you. Like they know you well. They know what you desire. You know, you got to be very careful. This person, you need to use Jaguar medicine in this case. Okay, Jaguar is about great integrity. So maybe you know this person to be a liar. Oh, Ted just snorted. Okay. Seven of Wands. You should protect yourself. You should protect yourself from this person. It says causes murder and bloodshed, tells of things to come, causes the love of friends or enemies. And it says can make one invisible. All right, so can make one invisible, cast a glamour. A leopard never changes its spots. You've danced with this devil before, all right? This person hasn't changed. They can make all of those ills invisible. They can bury everything they did to you, you know, hide it. I didn't betray you. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No. What you don't understand is this person being moved out of your life. This actually may have been for your protection because this could have taken a really dark turn. Okay. You know, you may have just had your life protected. All right. I'm just calling it as I'm seeing it here. This person may have some issues. They may have some issues. You're really being advised to protect yourself from this energy. Okay. You don't need to do anything here, except just, you know, you might want to cloak your energy a bit. Make yourself invisible, all right? Cloak your energy. And if you felt this person pulling on your energy, I think you definitely need to do something to, like, you know, better cloak your energy, ward your space. You might also need to do the practical thing, okay? Because I always advise that, even with this, you know, spiritual work, you know, always take practical action before you use like any kind of workings in a situation, right? Because stuff like this can happen. Things get messy, right? So this is maybe about blocking this person. on social media. Don't let them have access to you. Block their phone number. The Magician, okay? Baphomet gives health and financial prosperity, connects one safely with divine. Yeah, if you cut this off, you know, and you do some warding, you know, you work with that magic like I was suggesting, you know, ward your energy, you know, make yourself invisible. You can do invisibility workings. And there was just a bird that flew by. I mean, I think this would be really wise, really wise. The bird was flying north. North is the energy of earth. I'm picking up earth sign energy. Somebody has strong earth sign placement, you know, very forward in this situation. All right, let's see. Let's get an overarching theme card for you all. Let's lighten it up to close it out. Whatever was going on here is being cleared up. Yep, look. Rats, all right? Look, you need to make a run for it, okay? There's something about you need to get away. You got the bag, you're traveling light. It's that full energy, you're rushing forward. This change is coming, it's not far off. Woo! And just have 3 birds fly south. Ooh, yes. You're like heading in the opposite direction. That one bird's heading north, and you're like, oh, hell no. You might even have a couple people coming in to help you out, too, okay? There might be a need to head south. Is there a need to head south, Ted? Okay, hold on. Whoa. All right, Teddy. Yeah, he wanted out. Did you hear him? He wanted out, and the door is on the south end of this house to go out there, okay? Woo! And another bird just came heading south. Whoa! Big message for you, all right? You need to head south. You need to head south. I'm not sure what that's about. I'm sure it'll make sense. There might be some travel involved in this, okay? I just saw a dandelion seed head come flying by the window. This is like wish fulfillment. Look, happiness. It's a gift. It breaks up the monotony with the 7 energy. It's something that comes in from spirit. You might have an opportunity to travel south. You should take this. This is meant for you. There's something about this earth sign, though. You need to ward against this. You need to be aware of this. All right? You need to be aware of this. I don't know what the deal is. There was some kind of blockage created here. I picked up the blockage came from somebody that has fire and earth strongly aspected in their chart, though. I don't know why I got that. I just do. I just do. And some of you Sagittarians, you know, you masculines, you did something, man, and you shouldn't have done it. You should not. You know, you shouldn't have. You were ill-advised. Yeah, you were ill-advised. You know, this is some like secretive stuff, like something really suspect was going on here. Look at this can of wet food open. None of these cats are looking at it. This is a case where this is catty energy. There were a few women involved in this situation. They were all working together, okay? Something is like, I don't know, masculines, you may have some like real bitter exes who have been working together to create some problems, also some diversion, okay? Meanwhile, you know, this fancy feast, this offer for fulfillment has been just like sitting here open. It's, you know, it's like it's almost a missed opportunity. It almost was a missed opportunity because of these workings that were done, or how people have been working against your prosperity, your blessing, what's been meaning to come in for you. But it's coming into alignment now with the 11 energy. Okay. Ted's ready. Come back yet. Okay. What is the overarching theme during this lunar cycle leading up to that Aquarius supermoon on August 1st for Sagittarius? All right. Look, it's the rider, and it's heading south. You're going on a trip south. You're heading south. You're going somewhere south where you are. You're going south. You might even move there, okay? There's something really wild about this whole trip. It's a trip. It's quite an adventure. I feel also like you're going to be seeing something very clearly. Something's going to be made clear. You don't have all the pieces yet, okay? Discover, learn, and play. Something has yet to be revealed, all right? But it will be. It'll be illuminated for you by that super moon. And whatever is illuminated, it moves you forward in business. You know what direction you need to head in. It may also lead to a move. Look at dark moon right now, all right? Something that first started to like kind of come in with the past new moon, all right? The new moon we just had here, right before the changing of the nodes of destiny. Something came to a close, but there's a new beginning that rises out of it. You don't have your head in the sand anymore. You're looking at things very clearly, and you got a spirit of adventure. You got the map. You know where you're heading. You've tuned into the compass rose of your heart. You are ready to go on this journey, okay? And it leads you home. It leads you home. And look at that home. That's a big home. I mean, this looks like you're coming into a lot of prosperity. Looks really good. Get ready, because you're about to go on the ride of a lifetime.